Evening sunshine. Um, yes, I had three dreams, but I think the first two is the most important right now. Okay. In my dreams, the first one, I was at a wedding. It was a wedding feast of some sort, and I was standing with a lot of people around me. I'm not quite sure why we were standing, but we were standing there, and then all of a sudden people started running away, running from one direction to another, and I wanted to run, but then I thought I want to see why they're running, and then I noticed a group of demons. Oh, it was people, but they looked like they had demons in them. They were running towards the people, and then I noted them, and then I ran with the people because I'd seen now what are they running away from. And then we all ran into a room, like it was, you go up a couple of stairs, and then at the end of the stairs is a door, and then you go into there was a room there. So we all got into that room, and then those demons came in, and no, the demons knocked on the door, and then they broke the door down. And as they broke the door down, I realized that I shouldn't be running away. I should actually be um, casting these demons out and, fighting back. So I started to fight back, and I started to walk towards these demons. And as I walked closer to them, as I walked towards them, they took a step back. So I was able to drive them away and back to where they were. Now, as I drove them back to where they were, it's as if that event was sort of a premonition, because I found after I drove them back or out in a way, I was at that same spot again. So it was like a rewind and a replay. So I was at that same spot again with a lot of people, and people started running again. So as I started running again, I was like, you know what, this time I'm not gonna run away from these demons. I'm gonna find out exactly why they're running. So as they are running, as the people run and the demons follow, and the demons run as well, I realized that the demons aren't running as in they're not running, not chasing the people. They are running with the people. They're also running away from something. So they're not trying to attack the people. They're running away as well. Um, so I wonder now what's making these demons run away, and why now we're running in different directions. I'm running in the direction where the people are running away from. So when I get to the end, I realize that all these demons and all these people, now the people are running away from the demons, but the demons are running away from Satan. So as I get there, and I see like he caused some sort of a whirlwind to happen. So it's just this violent whirlwind happening, and I run now towards this whirlwind, and it's as if I grabbed a paper, a certificate, and a book from Satan's hands. So I realized, oh no, I read the certificate, and it's the certificate of repentance. So the enemy was trying to steal the certificate of repentance from the wedding feast. So I take these two things, now the book and the certificate from him, and I put them. Now they were in a cabinet of some sort, some small cabinet. He stole them from the cabinet, and he's stealing them caused this whirlwind. And then after I grabbed these things from him, the whirlwind was still going on. So I tried to put the certificate and the book inside the cabinet because I didn't know exactly where it belonged. But the whirlwind would not stop. And my point, or like the idea, was to make the whirlwind stop by replacing these things where they're supposed to be. And as I was trying to figure out where to put back these papers, because it wasn't working out where I put them back, I looked back and I noticed two men, and I knew somehow I knew that these were the two prophets from the end times. So you know the true prophets in the book of Revelations. It was those two prophets, and it's as if they told me, their mind told my mind. Yeah, they told my mind I think that's the best way I can describe it. They told my mind what to do, and as they told me, I looked at them. They told me, and then I did it. So they told me in front of the cabinet was a glass, and they told me to put that certificate inside the glass. So I took the certificate and I put it inside the glass, and I took the other book that he had stolen. I put it on the side of the cabinet, and I closed the cabinet. And once the certificate was nicely placed in that glass, behind that glass where it belonged, the whirlwind stopped. And everything was fine, everything was calm, and that certificate of repentance was back where it belongs, So I don't even know, he was really, really angry because even the demons were running away from him. So I was able to take the certificate and put it back where it belonged. And then right after that, I was at some church. It looked like it was a funeral. While I'm sitting in the funeral, the casket comes and it's put in front of the whole church. And I decide, you know what, I'm not gonna. This is not the funeral is not gonna go on. I'm gonna pray for this person. So I open the casket and I pray for this person. And as I pray for this person, the person wakes up, and then all of a sudden it's Michael. So then as so he wakes up and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Michael, So it's as if Michael is he doesn't want to see me there. It says that, it says, you'll understand as I go on. He doesn't want to see me there, It's like, but Rhea, what are you doing here, And I'm like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm here anyway. So, he takes me to the back. I wake him up, and then he takes me to the back of the church, and he tells me to stop looking for him. He says that, Rhea, please stop looking for me, because every time I think the second time I dream about him now, that every time I sleep, I find him where he is. So I need to stop looking for him. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to stop looking. No, I didn't say it, but I decided that I'm going to stop looking for him. And then he gave me a number. I still remember the number. The number is 082. Now, the number after 082 is missing. I can't remember which number it was. And then it's 082, the missing number, 282864. Right? He gave me that number, and I called that number, but no one answered the number, right? And then he sent me an SMS, and he sent me a prayer list of what to pray for. He said I must pray for pregnant women and for their unborn babies. I must pray for the young and the old. He gave me quite a few things to pray for. I'll write them down so that I don't forget them. And then and then I saw that request, and then I got another SMS, but this SMS did not appear on the screen. It appeared at the back of the phone, but it was a foreign language that I could not read. So I tried to read it, but I could not understand what was on the message. And then he called, and then as he called, I answered the phone, and then as I'm waiting for Michael to speak and I want to hear what he's about to say, the devil interrupts, and now he's speaking. And now he's speaking to me, and then he says, the devil says to me, I'm not afraid of you, Rhea. I'm not afraid of you. I'm the king of this world. I am not afraid of you. So he keeps saying that, he keeps telling me that, you know what, Rhea, I'm not afraid of you. Don't you ever think I'm afraid of you. I'm the king of this world. I'm not afraid of you. So he keeps saying that over and over again, and then eventually, you know what, he's making a noise in my ear, so I hang up the phone. And those are the truth. I had 3, but I think the other one can wait. But these are the 2 dreams that I had. But the one thing that the reason why I even thought of this, but I don't know if you guys understand the certificate of repentance. Why the enemy wants to steal the certificate of repentance from the wedding feast. If anyone has understanding, maybe you could reply on WhatsApp or something. Okay, thank you. Bye.